Hey guys, I'm Riley, and today I'll be showing you how to make this bracelet. It's a double zigzag, and I just invented this pattern. I call it double zigzag because the way you put it on, it's in a double zigzag formation. And so I did it with the blue and red colors, but today I'll be using purple and pink colors to show you how to make it. And so what you have to do, you want your loom to look like this. You want it to be all even, and you might want to move one of the backboards up, or you can just take it off. So you always want to start with the arrow facing away from you. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this purple right here, and I don't know if you can see, because I'm using an iPhone, so it's kind of hard quality, and you put it on like that. And so then you take another one, so it's called double zigzag, and you put it on like that. And then you keep doing the same thing all the way up until you get to the very top. And so this is my first time doing a rainbow loom tutorial, and as I already told you, this is called a double zigzag. Now, you can basically do it with whatever colors you want, but you have to make sure that the back border is even, or else this will not work. It will not work at all. So, I'm on my last few here, and then you go like, so I don't know if you can see, but I'm kind of like that right there. You want it to be like that. So put 2 on each zigzag. And then, so your final thing should look like that. Right there. And so after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Oh, that's so much better. And we're going to put it, make sure that they are facing away from us. Then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to put the pink right there. You want to have one peg across from it. You want to do the exact same thing with the pink, 2 times each, and you should, on every other middle peg, these pegs right here, you should have both a purple and a pink. So you just do it like this. The reason that I'm doing it all the way through for you guys is because I don't know how to stop it because I'm younger. And so I don't really think that I have the software to do it, or whatever system you need to stop it and then start it. And so I'm basically just kind of trying to do it as fast as I can. So, that's what your final product should look like. Purple, pink, or you can basically do it with whatever colors you want. So, let me just adjust the camera. I'm doing it live. So then, you should have 2 whites side by side. And so what you want to do is you want to take one, you want to put it like that. Another one on the other side, you want to put it like that. So you should have 1 white there and 1 white there. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the looping. Now, to make the looping easier on yourself, you want to turn it around, so that the arrow is facing towards you. So first thing we're going to do is you take your pink, whatever color you're using, from the left pin, and you loop it forward just like that. Same thing with your purple. Now on this bracelet, some people say, oh, it doesn't matter if you messed up in the beginning, but on this, and then it really does. But on this bracelet, it doesn't matter. Just you want to make sure that you get the good looping process. And so when you loop that one right there, you'll go loop, loop, and then you'll take whichever color is on the top. On this peg right here, it doesn't matter, and you'll loop it to whichever side it goes to. So if this one is purple, see how I did that with the pink? I'm going to do the same thing with the purple. I'm going to go down. I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to go over. Like that. That's what it should look like. And then you're going to do the same thing, but this time you always want to start on the left when you're looping these ups. Now, it will change each time because of the pattern that you did, which makes it sort of cool. So, this is a really quick bracelet to do. It only took me about 5 minutes the first time, and I messed up because I've been doing hexafishes and all that kind of stuff. So, I didn't have my loom in the right place. So, you go like that, and then, so I'm talking about on these the upper ones, right there. You always want to make sure that you start on the left pin and not in the other pin, and not on the right pin, peck, or whatever y'all want to call it. So you keep going until you get to the end. And then the end's a little bit tricky taking it off. So on this bracelet, unless you're making it for a baby, which of course, so it should look like by now, if you're doing along with me, which of course you shouldn't, or like, of course you're probably not, or like, because of course you probably shouldn't, because you know babies can eat this kind of stuff. But unless you're making for a baby, you're going to have to do an extension, unless you have abnormally small hands. So you keep going like that, same pattern that I taught you all. Yeah. Make sure that it's down. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So far, this should be like that, or it can really be anyway. So then you're going to take this part right here. Really doesn't matter what side you start on, but this part right here, you're going to loop it to the middle pin, like that. So you're going to take that, you're going to loop it to there, then you're going to do that on this exact same other side. You're going to take this, and you're going to loop it to the same peg. This will help you that way when it starts. And so, what you do is, my pick. So you take your pick, you put it, this is my way of taking these things off. You put it down there in the center, and then you go like that. Make sure that's on good. Now this part is very crucial because you have to take it off. So, it really doesn't matter how you start. See, so that fell off right there. That's what should happen. Your first 3 should come off, and then you take this off like that. You all see? I hope you're seeing this, because if not, I'll have to redo it. Same thing. You go here, here, middle. Make sure that all the bands are off, like so, that way. You get there, and then you grab your AC clip. For these, I sort of prefer a round clip, like that, but you can really use whichever ones you want. It doesn't really matter, so that's what you have. That's what it should look like right now. So then you take this part. Oopsies. See, this is why you gotta be real careful, because you never know what could happen. It's a magical word. It's like word go. I don't know why I just said that. I'm kind of stressed. This is one that I kind of worked harder on. Okay, so then My mom actually gave me the idea of doing this. So for this extension, I'm going to do it sort of a weird way because you don't want to add an extension onto this because it's already thick. So I prefer using the round clips because they can hold more bands. For once, no one ever says use the round clips, but I say use the round clips. So that way you have it like that and you don't have to worry about it. So then, take whatever color you want. I'm going to use pink. And see this? This is just how I do it. I take it and I do that. Then I'm going to use a purple. I really don't know. The extension doesn't really matter what colors you use. You could use black for heaven's sake. You could use like just a strange little color. Whatever you feel like you want to do. It doesn't really matter because no one will see the extension. Okay, so once you think that you have a long enough extension, you want to take it, put your fingers like this. You want to take this, find the little hole in the round clip. I think I just found it. It's where all my little bands are trying to escape. Put it right there. Then voila! You just made a bracelet. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I should be posting more soon, so can you all see the resemblance? So this should be looking like. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that this bracelet turns out for you. And okay, bye. That's all I have to say.